It's Monday. How you doing, zombie? Not sure I've quite recovered from the trauma of working with Twitch APIs. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Oh, yeah, it's almost 7 in the morning for you, or maybe almost 8. I've lost track. All right, let's see. We need an emulator of some sort. Uh, let's go with the Pixel 7. All right, that ought to do it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy doing the API thing, but I really want to understand it. And I wasn't that great at OIDC anyway, despite the fact that my job partially involves it. So it was good for me, I think, maybe. You go to screen 4. Hey, don't ignore me. Or at least go, wow, you really can't, it captures all the keys. That's so annoying. Oh, I see. That's better. Okay, we don't need quite that font size, I don't think. We probably need a second terminal. And we'll shrink that one. Something like that. And then we'll do a Flutter. Really? What is going on with my keyboard? Good morning, Skydriver. Who did forget to put the lights off? I'm not sure I understand the question. Well, this terminal does not want to respond to anything, so let's get rid of it. And we'll go to bucket, UI. And let's see if we've got a new version of Flutter is available. I'm sure it is. I'm probably way behind. But every time I upgrade, something breaks. It just doesn't seem sensible to me. Zombie is awake, so someone must have forgotten to turn his lights off. Yeah, I get you. Yep. He is a lazy brain eater. Would his wife not feed him some brains, he would starve to death. I am of your opinion. You are correct. Okay. Oh, that'll be the ads again. Pesky things. I can't eat her. She doesn't have any. Mm, harsh. Okay, it's good to know projects are still working. Ouch, hope the call is we found a cure. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Okay, so we've got that all happy. The next port of call is to get the project details screen working. Where's my Figma? Bring me my Figma. Project updates, project page. There we go. That's 4.3.0. That's what we want, right? Yeah, 4.3.0. Okay, so we need this thing. We need to migrate from, want to change the medication, lower it a bit. The pills make me too high and sleepy all day. Oh, harsh. Mm, can't be sleepy high and look after another human, that's for sure. I worked with a lot of people who were caregivers before for their family members before I switched careers. I rate them very highly. Uh, okay, so we need to we need to go from a screen like this, where you're selecting projects, to a screen like this, where you're viewing a single project. And they're calling that project page, but page details, I think project details is going to be the way we go. So I need a new screen, I need a new view that opens. It does not have, looks like it doesn't have the UI on it, the bottom UI, because it'll be a long scroller. So do we have any other pages that do that? We've got profile that goes to settings. Settings doesn't have the UI. And then my details, which also doesn't have the bottom UI. So I'll probably copy what we do for my details. And then at the top, it's got a close button and this. You can't see the teddy cam. Don't tell me you're as lazy as the brain eater. I thought there was only one lazy as him. You know, I still don't have a teddy cam. You're right. It probably wouldn't help you tonight because they're out on the couch. But you're right. I need to get my ass into gear, and I need to make that happen. If you stop your pain meds, you'll scream all day. Yeah, harsh. Okay, so we need the screen first. And I guess we stay in projects. So why don't I take the my details view, see if I can reuse some of that. Start in projects. What are you doing there right now? Never heard of Bucket Night. Bucket is a non-profit project that I volunteer for. They're trying to basically make a crowdfunding application for local environmental projects. So I guess like give a little or Kickstarter or whatever, except that instead of a major international organization, it's just someone in your local community who's trying to clean up a stream or, um, protect some birds' nests and that kind of thing. Small amounts of donation from locally interested people. Could potentially work for national organizations too, but people seem to respond to like smallish, low donation projects. So I've been working for them for about a year and a half now, I guess, and we're still not done. So I've only got a couple hours a week to donate to it, but I'm trying to chip away at it. So that'll be project details, view, and get rid of that one, and go to project details view. We'll need some of that. We might need that. Definitely don't need that. Don't know about that. Probably don't need that. And no idea about that. All right. Avatar we shouldn't need. Hopefully, shouldn't need. Shouldn't need. Yeah, exactly. As soon as you start deleting imports, the errors start to appear. I actually want to redo my LSP setup. I'm really tired of all these spammy things here. I just want the little red marks that I can move to and get a highlighted message if I want. It's too much noise. I hate the noise. Noise in my brain. Yeah, we don't need avatar. We don't need, there's no such thing as a submit. This isn't a form. This is probably a bad, this was probably a bad component to copy because it's not a form. So that was profile, my details. Oh, I see, because you can change lots of the stuff. Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe this wasn't such a great idea. Let's go with maybe the settings. What's something that's relatively simple? Yeah, this might do the trick. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of basically all of this. And that creates a lot more simplicity. This header is going to be wrong. So the header we want is this kind of thing. There's going to be like a hero image and then a close button and a menu button. All right. Let's see. It's going to be still going to be a scroll view, padding, column. Yeah, all right. So the route name, of course, then I've edited the wrong file as usual because I'm me. We want project details. This is defense against the dark arts for me. Um, I'm trying to be a multi-talented developer. Okay. My details view, no. Project details view. Okay. Overwrite that, please. Yes, I know it exists. Jeez. There we go. My safe space is C sharp. One of my first jobs was in C sharp, good old .NET. They had a really great deploy process. They'd open one of the websites that they were editing in remote desktop and copy all of the files from one project and drag them across into the other project. And that was their deploy. Times have changed, man. Okay, so undo all of that, save that, delete it, and go to project details. And it's all just ones and zeros when you come right down to it. Project details view. Deploy to prod, Control C, Control V. Yeah, yeah, to be honest, I mean, that was only marginally after the days of FTPing everything. Project details view. Deploy to prod? I've been working in prod. I mean, that's all Chuck Norris ever does, right? Prod would be too afraid of him to have any kind of downtime. Header, I doubt we'll end up using. Settings button, we definitely won't use. I'm probably going to need a different kind of header. And the route name is important. So this is project details, I assume. And then where are all our routes? It's been a while since I've looked at those. I think it's in app, maybe. Nope. Oh, yeah, that looks familiar. Yeah, whole bunch of views. Child settings view, user location picker route name. Sure. So we want project details. Require user. Join view, location view, my details view, walkthrough, save, settings. Why does walkthrough? Oh, I see walkthrough projects. Fair enough. This does not appear to be alphabetized. That bugs me. Project details view, route name. Project details view. Childs. Oh, I see. Don't actually know if we're going to need the project details to be authenticated. There's a school of thought that says you shouldn't because you want people to be able to discover it, whether or not they've created an account, because you want them to give money. Oh, that's right. This is the dumb LSP that doesn't auto format. Rah, tooling. Bah, humbug. All right. So that's a project details view, and we need to be able to get to it in order to mock it up. So how are we going to do that? We're going to do that. How are we going to do that? Does that mean I have to make all of these things in projects clickable now? I bet it does. But we'll just always link to the same project details. All right, cool. So that's in project card, I want to say. Maybe not project card, maybe the next one up. So projects view. To do, unmock this, unmock this. Yeah. Um, all right, so let's go from project carousel and we'll make a link there to our new route. So we've got a whole bunch of project cards. Maybe it isn't project card. I need to remember how to do like an on tap. On tap sounds great. Oh, here we go, elevated button maybe. No, that's the little heart icon. So I guess we need the entire image to be a button, except for this tiny little area here. Unless just tapping on the name is our button. If there's a button overlaying a button, I wonder how it gives precedence. Hopefully it's smart enough to give it to the top one. So this clip rect needs to have a tap to be tap sensitive. I think we've got an example in maybe my details view. Somewhere. Text form field is not what we want. It's the avatar component, I think, that does this. Yeah, there we go, avatar editor. It always takes me about half an hour to remember where everything is when I go back into this project. Gesture detector, that's what we want. On tap, blah. Yeah. Although in this case, we're going to navigate somewhere. All right, let's try that. Projects. No, we wanted project card, right? Should I put the gesture detector over that or over the image? Let's just try this. Show really? That can't be right. That's better. And then an on tap. Is that good enough for us? Apparently so. Okay. Now, navigation. Tap on something to navigate. Can't even remember. Can't even remember it. There it is. Navigator of context push named login view. Hey, Fanny Slam, how you doing? Very sleepy. Completely reasonable. Thanks for the lurk. Uh, Navigator of context push named login view route name. Okay, so in this case, we're going to be doing where's my file? There. Navigator. I'm actually tempted to turn Copilot back on when I have to deal with Flutter. It's been a while. Um, Context push named project details view route name. Is that what we want? Actually, let's put something in project details view so that we know we're there. Text project details view. Hey, that works surprisingly well. Does it work for these? No, different component, but it should work for those. All right, cool. Good. All right, that was easy. That's my debugging method. So I can get rid of that and that. Yeah, that spam is so annoying. All right, so what's my first port of call? Need this clunky looking thing. Ah, that's right. There's these reverse curves that you have to do. I've done that in one other place somewhere. I think in the main screen. Yeah, these things. Thank goodness that was a pain in the ass to figure out, but now I can just copy it. Um, so does it curve at the top as well? It does. So how do you know what color the user's like top bar is? Maybe we can set it to black in most cases. Otherwise, it's going to look really stupid. As designers that think they know everything about phones. Um, okay, so we've got an image, which is going to be the total height of that is 375, 256. But how much of that is the actual image? Oh, the whole thing's an image? That's going to suck. Hmm. Yeah, it's just one big image. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Doesn't give you any individual dimensions or anything. And a more button. I wonder what's behind that more menu. Circle profile, okay. Oh, the dog's in a mood with you? That's not good. Mega sulk. Oh, I see. He's in a mood because you can't take him out. Right. Hmm. Okay, so just basically mock this up. I think we decided that this size 25, line height 28. Now theme, do we not have a size 25? 22. That's probably the biggest title I've had yet. Title medium, title large is only 22. If we look at the typography, maybe display, could reuse display rather than title. Oh, headline. Am I using headline for anything? No. Okay, so I've got title large, title medium, title small. This would have to be a headline small, I guess. Because that's the biggest titles I've seen so far. So call it project details heading, title large, font size 25, font weight. Never let it be said I can't do front end. Font weight 900. I don't know if you even support that. Font weight 900. Height 28 pixels. 25 divided by 28, or rather 28 divided by 25. Somebody do the math. 1.12. I will try that and see what it looks like. And letter spacing 0.35. And then we'll see what it does. So we want, God, I can't even remember how to do it. Title large. Right, so go text and then style. Right. Dart is such a weird language. Theme of context, text star, text theme, title large. Wait, what are you doing? Come back here. Back buttons and emulators are annoying. Projects. There we go. Really? Is that title? That's not title large. What? Reload. Oh, here we go. Oh, what did I mean? Heading, headline, right? Yes, yes, I did. And it's probably going to be headline small. This is the next step up. Did I get that right? Oh, it's certainly bigger. Is it me or does that font look wrong? Certainly doesn't look like weight 900. Let's try actually using the text. Takehei recovery. It's hard out of context. It doesn't look right to me. That weight looks way higher. Oh, is this a different SF Pro display? Ah, it's a different font. Shoot. Um, I'm not using SF Pro. What am I using? What am I using? Veneer clean round? Really? No. What font am I using? Here we go. Veneer clean round. Huh. I think that's a title font. I don't think that's my regular font. I think I must be using whatever whatever font is default, which might not be great. Let me prove that. Where is veneer being used? In the avatar. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. If we go to font sampler, that will probably prove it. That's veneer. The rest of this is just whatever font is default, I assume. Or did I add, have I just used like railway? I feel like I did at one point. Man, half of this project is just remembering what you've done. Huh. Uh, hmm. It's actually possible to view what font's being rendered. Let's find that out. Pretty sure you can get it out of a debug view. Right there. DevTools release notes, go away. Uh, Text, where's my text? There we are. No, that's not it at all. Well, let me just see any random text. How can I tell the details? What's the rendered font? Will it tell me? I feel like it's not gonna. Well, this is frustrating. Have I really been using the default font for the emulator the whole time? Well, actually, no, wait. What's the default material font? Because that's probably what it is. Can that spell default? Material design font. Roboto. Yeah, that's what it'll be. So is there such a thing as a Roboto display? Or just like a heavier title font for it? I can get Rubik because of that's what I use for my game. Domo arigato, Mr. Robot. Is that horribly racist? I'm not sure. Uh, Roboto display? Slab, flex, serif. Slab is interesting, but it's not what we want. So no, there isn't. Um, Everyone is offensive these days. Yeah. How do I find something that I can use? Font similar to SF Pro Display, which is a paid font, so it won't be on here. Very Mac font. Do you know what? Let's test OpenAI. What font would be considered similar to SF Pro Display? uh, yeah, I know. I'm using. Oh boy. Enter. Interesting. I want more of something that's more of like a title font. Getting slower. I mean, it's probably getting hammered to shit, right? So it's probably not surprising. But yeah, maybe it is getting slower. Spend money for better answers, but it's very slow. Yeah. Is Enter a free font? Interesting. Interesting. No, 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 no. Um, we want a sans serif. Suggest a sans serif font that might be appropriate for bold headings in a mobile application. Roboto Bold, which probably doesn't exist. I think you're making it up, ChatGPT. Comic Sans all day, every day. You're not wrong. Lato Bold, Sans Bold. I do know Sans. It could be that I'm just not setting the it could be that I'm just not setting the weight correctly. Maybe it doesn't have a weight 900. Um, just try tweaking it. Font size, maybe the height? No. Um, hmm. ChatGPT is having a proper hallucination. Yeah, I never trust anything. Lato. If you're wondering why it keeps saying I am Stone, it's because during the game jam, uh, that was the first line of dialogue I had to write. I haven't changed it since, apparently. I mean, kinda. So 900 in theory should look like that, but of course that's a very large font size. Hmm. We might just have to roll with it for now using the same font, but I think they have switched up fonts, and that's why theirs looks more distinctive. But we'll just give it a crack this way and see how we go. Um, okay, so let's think about how to shovel this down using this kind of component. We'll just create a component, um, which we will call, actually we'll go to the bucket thing that we use here, bucket balance. Do we not have a separate component for it? We don't. It's all one giant. Oh yeah, we do. It's called bucket balance. Duh. All right. Um, Once again, let's copy a component. Copy. And we'll go source projects, um, project details hero, possibly, or maybe just project hero. Yeah. Okay. And what's all of this? Oh, right. Yeah, so I've ripped this out of Stack Overflow and changed a few bits and pieces. Awesome. And that probably means that I will need to put it into a utility file because I've now got to use it twice. So what have we got? Source common is what we were using. All right, so we'll write a copy to common inverted bottom border, much like myself. I have a deeply inverted bottom border. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and that, and that. That should do it. Do we need material? Yeah, I guess we do. Too much junk in the trunk. This is correct. Um, yes, and that means that we need to re-import this. It has no idea where that is, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. And we also need to change, what did I call it in the end? Project Hero. And D23J. Okay, that should fail to compile, and it does. And we will import. That was the nice thing about having Copilot running, was that it would usually autocomplete the things for you. Target of URI does exist. Thank you very much. I made it myself. It's right there. Hmm. Maybe the LSP is just getting horribly confused. Come on, auto-complete it for me. Thank you. Yeah, but you still put it in the wrong place. Hey, Mixel Studio, how you doing? We're both awake at the same time. It's a miracle. Oh, I forgot to ask Zombie, how's your vertical road? And the other thing we need is Project Hero. It's going well. Excellent. I need to see. I'll have to go back and look at your VOD. Um, oh yeah, the import's working now. Good. Okay. So Project Hero. So this container with a box decoration, radius. What does it need to take? Nothing. So I should be able to put it in straight away using. Oh, thank you. You'll be like the third person on that Discord. Um, uh, oh, you're working. Gotcha. Yep. Happy lurk. Yeah, I must admit I had various streams on today while I was working. Don't think it distracted me too much. Oh, Discord link. It's on my stream about page, if that helps. Let me see where that is. I don't have one of those fancy shortcuts. There it is. Oh, and Zombie beat me to it. Right, so we need project details, and we want to add a oh, now I probably can't put it inside this scroll view because I need it to go all the way out to the edges. So how do we do it on the feed? How we did it on the feed was we made a scroll view with a child column, children feed header, some padding, and then bucket balance, and then everything else. Okay, all right, I can do that. Um, so bucket balance, no. Project hero, no. Here, all right. So child is padding. That's not going to work. We want child to be column. With children. It's all very parent-child here, one of which will be padding. And it looks like we've already got some kind of error. and reformat. Thank you. All right. Now, that should give us some space without padding so that we can insert a um, project hero. Oh, my apologies for these ridiculous ads. Did I not change the name? No, I did not. Project hero. Okay. And we'll get rid of basically everything in here. And we'll get rid of, got to say, 8x8 pixel art is rather fun. I can see how Sierra Games had to be inventive with every pixel. This is what you're doing for your jam? Yeah, it's a challenge, right? I I don't know if this is the appropriate attitude, but I feel like I can't be trusted with more pixels. No, I don't think that streamboo.com is required. Thank you very much. Go away. Thank you. Hey, I like having a moderator. That's cool. Streamboo.bloody.com. I know, right? Yeah, I can't be trusted with more pixels. That's the bottom line. I mean, if I get more, I'll run amok. So fewer is better. Fewer is definitely better. Uh, yes, so children, and then petting, blah, blah, blah. But actually, I'll leave some content in there just so that we can see what's going on. And that's Project Hero. Okay, so now, in theory, we ought to be able to import it. And we'll just do that with it. Okay. Aha! Okay, not quite what we're after, but we're getting there. Okay, so now we go and get rid of all the rubbish, including the green color. We can't see the letters, but they're still there. Is children really going to be row? It probably is, actually. There's a huge amount of rubbish in here that we don't need. Now we can't see it at all. So which image is Takehiro Recovery? What's the best way of getting this hard-coded? Maybe actually going to the S3 bucket and ripping the image out of it. I suppose I could query the database. Oh, it'll be in the seed, right? So bucket API something something seed, dev seed, Taka, hey, Take release, Take splash. That could be it. Yeah. But of course I don't know what actual value it has in the database. Bugger. Uh, what's the best way of doing that? I guess I could just request one project or all of the projects. I'd rather just hard code it, to be honest with you. Um, hmm. Maybe if I just reload the previous one, because it's just, which one? No, maybe it's not even there. It doesn't really matter. I can just use any image. Is it that one? No. Hmm. Take splash. Well, it doesn't matter which image it is. So let's just print out a bunch of them. We'll go to projects and project repository. And anytime we retrieve one, we will print it out, print out the URL, hopefully. Uh, wow, it's been a while since I debugged anything from Dart. How the hell do you do it? I want to say it's like Rust and it's Println, but I'm sure it's not. It's really sad when you can't remember how to output from a language. And what is the usual way to debug to terminal? Don't laugh at me, ChatGPT. It's been a long day. Uh, print. What do you know? I'm not. Oh, actually. Oh, I forgot you could set breakpoints in line. Yeah, do I have logging? I don't think I do. Oh, I do actually, but it's probably for a second dependency. All right, let's try this. Um, image attributes object URL. Hey, there's some URLs. Kiwi Trust Splash, Blowhard Splash. No, no, Kiwi Trust, Kiwi Trust. Don't see any Tucker here. Fair enough. Let's just use this one. Oh, that's tiny. No, that's too small. Those are the really little ones. What else we got? Image URL by ID. That's what it is. Why are there only two of them? Oh, interesting. It's hot reloading them. I didn't expect that. Nice. My code is more efficient than I thought. That's a really pretty one. We should use that. Predator free, delete. Yeah, that one. Yeah, nice big image. Okay. Oh my God, it's a giant bird. 250%, mind you. Look how pretty tuis are. So pretty. We've got these in our backyard. They're beautiful. Um, okay, so it's that. So that's nice and easy. I wonder if I can just extrapolate that to um, HTTPS assets bucket community. What did we call it? Div seed. Oh wait, div seed. We called it Takahe Splash PNG. try that. Uh, no, don't do that. Why? That was not what I expected. Ah, there we go. That wasn't a roundabout way of getting to it at all. Oh, bloody hell. All right. Now, let's go back here and any one of these to get to here. And then the background needs to be from that URL. Box decoration, border radius, blah. Clip it, inverted bottom border, that's correct. How do I get the image as the background? I have forgotten. Um, Container, decoration, box decoration, child padding. What if I just put like, what is it, network image? Yeah, network image. Children, network image. Oh, that's the one with the padding. We need this one. Does the container have a child as well? Oh, the container is that. Okay. I think it needs to be. We don't want the padding. If I put the padding in and then put a network image, it's going to have a huge chunk of white space. Um, uh, Taka has slash PNG. I assume that's not going to work by the red. Oh, it can't be assigned to the list type widget. Sure. Uh, what am I doing? Oh, background image. Can you do that? Help me, ChatGPT. Network image in background of widget. How do? I used to make really carefully formatted questions to ChatGPT. Uh, Container with a background image, sure. What if your container already has a box decoration? How make work? Go. Answer. You go fast, you computer. Me go slow. Me biological organism. Shade of things to come. Set the image's background. Decoration image widget inside the box decoration can take an image provider such as network image. Well, let's find out if you're right. So this is box decoration. It's got a border radius and then image, decoration image, network image. Grab that, go there. Box fit cover. It's so many warnings about const. Go away. I hate the clutter. I need to fix this. Hey, there's a tiny, tiny little image. Okay. This doesn't. Oh, it does. It has the title bar. You can just see it there. But it's I wonder what color. I assume it'll be white if I move this image down. So we need to give the container a height. Um, it's got a child, but they always go last. So height, I don't know, 300. There we go. All right. I love how when I drop a massive bunch of code and say, why this not work? It takes ChatGPT less than a second to find out why. The thing you've got to remember is that it already knew why. It just needs to retrieve it, whereas you actually have to figure it out. Um, all right, so yeah, cool. But I think actually the solution to this would probably be, I was going to say just draw a black bar at the top of the screen because, who the hell is it? Because this. But what you actually want is for its own title bar, the phone's own title bar, to be black, but you only want it for the screen because if you go and look at the others, they're all white. So I don't understand why they just flipped to do it this way. In some ways, it would be better not to. I mean, if I just keep the white and pad, I understand that they're trying to go for contrast, but honestly, um, if I go uh, padding, padding, child, and then edge insets only top, I don't know, 20. Oh, the spam. I've got to stop this. Too much spam. Then that gives it a bit of space. I guess the white doesn't really look that striking. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would have to be. But that means you've got to invert the title bar color for a single screen just for the effect. I'm not even sure I know how to do that. Um, I'm using LLM a lot more than usual. Uh, can Flutter's title bar color be inverted for one view only in an app? There's an override somewhere. Oh, setting the app bar colors properties. Okay. See, this is all Googleable. I'm just using the robot to compile the information for me. Okay, title, background colors black, foreground colors white. Oh, if it's as simple as that. Um, where's my scaffold? Where is my scaffold? Why don't I have a scaffold? Oh, this is the hero. Scaffold, app bar. Sure. So app bar. I don't want text. I just want background color, foreground color. Colors white. just crazy enough to work. Hey, oh no, it's a dirty grey arrow on it. I don't want that. Okay, first of all, let's get rid of that top border, that top padding. Um, I hope you can turn that off. Uh, can the app bar be represented only by the top, shoot, uh, the top line with the time and there's bound to be a name for this battery icon, omitting the large section with the back button. Understand me. System status bar, thank you. Uh, that doesn't sound promising. But that's the thing. I did have it set to none, but that means I can't control the color. Omit the app bar widget entirely. Yeah, I don't want it to be invisible. Uh, elevation 0. I don't really want it to be transparent either. Essentially what I want is Flutter show system status bar, but not app bar. Yeah, this is what I want. Import the services package. Oh, yeah, but I just want it for one. Annotated region, system UI overlay style. Because I've got that system UI. Yeah, I've got that here, and I've set it to transparent. I might have to punt on this problem. Feels like it's taking up a long time just to get the status bar color. I can set it to black, but only if I tolerate this giant arrow, which is not part of the design. Um, I just don't want to set it for the entire thing. Sets the status bar navigation bar color when the widget wraps in it gets overlaid. Oh, so I could do it for one widget. System UI overlay style. Okay. Um, hmm. Let's try it and see what happens. So instead of having an app bar, we do this. Child, single child scroll view, dark. Right, we're just missing one of those. I mean, oh, right, get rid of the app bar. Nope. Or at least, maybe not. Uh, specifies a preference for the style of the system overlays. Can you also use it to have a background color? Brightness, contrast enforced. Hmm. I don't know that I actually want a transparent bar. It may be that the only alternative I've got for now is not to have that dark background at the top. A quiet ad break. Actually, it might not be a quiet ad break. If the ads I've had lately are anything to go by, it's freaking Tekken 8 or whatever. Um, change the color of the status bar using container widget. What? Empty app bar class. Hmm. Empty app bar extends status widget, and it's just a container with black on it. But how does it know? Yeah, I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for either. I haven't played Tekken since Tekken 3. I don't believe I have ever played a Tekken game in my life. That's how deprived I am, culturally speaking. Okay, so I can't use an app bar, and I can't do this because it doesn't really help. Um, you're not missing much, to be honest. I played, what was that game? It was something like International Karate Game. Yes, this. Oh, I played this. This is how old I am. Oh man, I love this thing. Yeah, I have no idea what game system it would have been for. Probably the Atari 600 or 800 or something like that. Or maybe even a Commodore 64. Oh yeah, C64, there you go. I don't think we owned one, but that's awesome. Okay. I have to find an emulator now. That's the thing. I have to. It's important. All right. So I think we're stuck with padding the top of it and not doing this anymore. And then we'll go, yeah, we'll just pad the top. So padding, padding, uh, edge insets only, top. I think we decided on about 24, so I seem to be missing. Yes, I am. Oh, all right. And that's why I needed the extra. All right, so we're back to there. That gives us a little padding. Does not look perfect, but we'll have to go with it for now. I'm not quite sure how to approach that. Might not even be possible with Flutter. Okay, is there any way to get the padding shouldn't be edge insets all, it should be insets symmetric, horizontal, 16. Better. So not perfect, but within bounds of what we want to do. Still would prefer a darker font. Okay, so we get a title, we get this. Now, what should the actual dimensions of the image be? If we look at it based on what the image shows, we can get a sense of how tall it should be. It's close. To me, it looks too big, proportionally speaking. So the height is actually 256 for the entire block, but the image takes up even less space than that. So it might only be about 200. I think I said 3. Man, the spam. I might take a moment to actually get rid of some of the spam. Um, Neovim LSP, turn off inline hints, or at least toggle them. Inlay hints, LSP inlay hint, toggle, Vim LSP inlay hint, disable. Vim LSP inlay hint, disable. Oh, enable 0, like that. That didn't seem to make much difference. Maybe it's not an inlay hint. What else is it? Inlay hints enabled false. Uh, Vim LSP inlay hint buff number true. Could I turn it off just for the Dart LSP? 3 years ago, not helpful. What is the Dart LSP? It's called, I have no idea what it's called. Dart, Dart server maybe. That's the only Dart config I have? Really? Hmm. Sorry, this is a bit of a detour. Just the hints are bugging the crap out of me. I don't know how to turn them off yet. Uh, hmm. What am I using? Oh, you're coding your vertical jam game. Excellent. Oh, Flutter tools. Yep, there it is. Config true dependencies, blah, lazy false. Okay, that probably makes sense. Here we go. Debugger enabled, yes. Exception breakpoints run by DAP. Devlog enabled false. All right, so where is Flutter tools repo? Give me the config. Gimme. Run Flutter app with hot reloading. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could do that from within Vim. I've always just used the terminal. Visualize logs. That seems cool too. I should get to know this a bit better. Flutter restart, detach, outline toggle. Really? Cool. LSP restart, that would be helpful. Reanalyze. Decorations, status line, app version, device, no. Root patterns, widget guides, outline, LSP, here we go. Color enabled, background, highlight color variables, virtual text. Hmm. On attach, show to-dos, enable snippets. Is it the virtual text? Yeah, it's the virtual text. Okay, so virtual text false. LSP color virtual text. Hmm. LSP color virtual text. See if this helps at all. And actually, what happens if I turn it off and then come back? Project hero. Ooh, that actually looks better. Is it better? I think it is. Okay, I'll go with that for now. Excuse me. Doing the guns now. Excellent. I actually don't have a game with guns. Oh no, they're back. Damn it. How do I turn you off? Near them, toggle LSP virtual text. Ugh, I don't want to hack. This is 3 years ago. LSP diagnostic on published diagnostics. LSP diagnostic disable on published diagnostics. Enable underline virtual text. Okay. Hmm. Where is the manual entry? Or for that matter, could I just set virtual text? I thought I set virtual text to false. Maybe I just set the colorization of it to false. Firm diagnostic config. Can be specified globally per namespace or ephemerally. Firm diagnostic config. Yeah, virtual text false. That's what I want. Hey, nice. I bet it's not permanent though, but let's just go with it for now. It gets us past it. All right, good old Ben. Um, it's time, 8:30ish. All right, we can get some more done. So now I need a component for this thing. What do they call it? Group 764. That's not helpful. Um, I guess do a tagline. These people are called doers, people that conduct the project. Either do a tagline or do a link. Call it do a tagline. So let's just copy this out. Do a tagline. Done. Oh no, actually, maybe comment. No, I'll put it here. Okay. We certainly don't need a clip path. It's just going to be, I guess, a row with children. Why would you expect to find that? Don't know that it needs to be a hot consumer widget either. Okay. The Dart LSP is not great. Dart Analyzer, go away. Um, it's always been that way, actually. It's always been a bit of a weird LSP. Instead of hot consumer widget, let's just use stateless widget. And we'll probably end up passing in like an image address and a title. Yeah, so widget build, we don't need a widget ref, don't need that, and we do need that. So that can go away, go away, go away. Hooks through the pod, go away. All right, good. Probably could have written that without all the other stuff. Then we want fields for, I guess, the doer name. What is it? Final stateless widget. Yeah, final string blah. So final string doer name. This wait. Right. Required this. Yeah. Required this doer name, and it's probably going to be required this doer. What do we call it? Avatar. Avatar URL maybe. And final string doer avatar URL. Something like that. And that should let us do something simple like text doer name and network image doer avatar URL. Right. No, it can't. What do we do when we need to do that? Is it going to be a button, maybe? I mean, the whole line will probably be a button. But yes, it could be. Is there like a generic image element in Flutter? There is, right? Oh, image.network. Okay. So I don't need to use network image directly. Should be doing that more often, probably. Cool. How much is left in my cup of tea? I may need another one. Okay. I wonder if we should be doing, yeah. Anyway, don't get distracted. Okay, good. So now is this image, I don't think that exists in my S3 bucket, which is where all these are stored. It might do. I wonder if it's in the seed. Takahe. Take splash projects. Maybe Department of Conservation would be where we'd want to look. Right, object key doc PNG. It might exist. Let's try it. Beads. How are you doing? How is your vertical jam? Is it as vertical as zombies? If that's not a rude question. Um, assets, doc PNG. Oh, nice, we do. Sweet. That's easy. How vertical is my jam? Oh no, how vertical is his jam? Slow going. Just got back from dentist. Oh, after having a wisdom tooth pulled. Dude. Oh, did they do it there and then? I got told I had my top two out bilaterally, so to speak. Oh, that break. Sorry. Damn it. I missed the skip. And we're back. That's harsh. Came out pretty easily compared to what I expected. Split my lip driving the pliers around. Oh, hoo, hoo. I had both of my top ones out and they left the bottom ones and said eventually they probably need to come out, but they have to grow away from the nerve. Otherwise, you have to be digging around the nerve. So, yeah, it doesn't sound good. That's really harsh. I'm sorry, man. Sounds like you just need a bit of horizontal time as opposed to vertical. Next jam, horizontal jam. Height 250. Right. So, horizontal time. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with vertical, I suppose. Um, I'm in the wrong thing. Project details. There we go. Okay, so there's our text there. Yeah, down, and then we would go, what do they call it? Doer tagline. And we'll pass it a doer name of um, Department of Conservation. Avatar. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Doer URL. Um, assets. Bucket. Community. Um, .png. Okay. Yeah, I think we might need some size constraints. This is just my inkling that we might need to constrain the size somewhat. Okay, so my image size is going to be whatever this is, group 764. That's very descriptive. Circle profile is a 3232. I assume I can constrain size here. Ah, better. All right. Any padding and relationship between these two? 10. All right. It's actually probably not bad, but this font is wrong. So that's going to be, who knew I could do front end? Size 15, line height 20 with weight 700. What does that correspond to in the theme? Label small? No. 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 Do I not have it? What are we talking about? Size 15. Label medium? But it's only font weight 400. Maybe I don't have one that corresponds. Title medium, font size 17, font weight 800. That might be it. I can always modify it if I need to. Let's go back to do a tagline. Style uh, theme of context, text theme, title medium. Yeah, I'll probably live with that. Oh, and it's by Department of Conservation. Um, what on earth is the Dart string concatenation, interpolation, whatever? Dart string concat how do plus. Using the plus operator. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, cool. Fair enough. That font looks a little, it's still talking to itself. That font looks a little, oh no, it's about right. Maybe a bit large. Um, and what's the relationship here? We're talking about padding of 10 and padding of 6, top and bottom. You sleep standing. Doesn't everyone? Um, yeah, I wonder if I can go like copy with font size 15. That did not work. Oh yeah, you have to go like that because that is stupid. Um, that image has padding. Actually, we should pad this. Padding, padding, child. All keeping it in the family. My font size is so huge I can't even see. So the one thing that I'm not wild about with streaming is just having to have the font size so huge and doing it in 2K instead of 4K. So there's less, the text feels less sharp. But it's worth it to communicate. padding edge insets, symmetric, horizontal. I think I said 10. Did I say 10? Yeah, 10 and 6. Vertical 6. That's not right. That's not right. That's right. Better. Okay, good. Uh, so now that gives us a sort of a proto component for referring to these organizations. Eventually, it'll be a tap on it to go to the organization itself. And then we need one of these funding things. Now, I've got something similar, I think. It's a little weird that it says 1,050 of 2,000, 1,000 left. Is it just that it can't do math, or are we supposed to round it? Um, I have at least something similar on some pages like this. Um, I'm sure I've got a reusable component somewhere, but is it like a progress bar? Okay, progress bar. Question is, can it be reused everywhere? Maybe. Let's give it a try. So what does it take? Just the project. Oh, so you need to, God damn it, you need a project. Um, yeah, all right, I can fake that, I guess. Um, cool. So that's in, not in do a tagline. We'll go with progress bar, and it's supposed to take the project, so we need a fake project. Um, mock Fakahe project, and somewhere here, final mock Fakahe. This is actually Rust naming and not not Dart naming, but never mind. Equals project. Um, and time for a dog walk. Excellent. He will be delighted. Oh, Dex. Right, so I need to know what goes into a project. What do you mean invalid type? Okay, we got a string name, required bucket, uh, date time, string, doer. Oh, this is pain. Pain. What if I just, we've got a hot consumer widget. What if I just load all the projects and copy it in? I'm just going to be quietly coding in the corner, waiting for the num to wear off. Ouch. Man, yeah, that's harsh. Oh, does your dog dissolve like mine does in the rain? He's soluble. Let's go to saved projects. And then we ought to be able to, no, this is not it. I think it's just called projects view. Let's just dig out some of this code. Yeah. Project is watch project repository provider. Let's do that. May as well make the stuff work for us. See, where does that go? Inside build. Uh, hmm. Then switch projects, async data final value. Do that. And then we need the error handling and loading. Soluble dog. Yeah, he really does. He's not. He was rescued from basically being beaten up in a really bad situation when he was a puppy, and we think they wanted him to be a pig hunting dog, which are quite popular in New Zealand. Um, and he would have been terrible. Like he's really good at chasing things. He's got a high prey drive, but being out in the cold and the rain and up in the mountains, he's a blanket dog, man. He just likes to be warm. He's very sensible in that respect. Yes, that's correct. So am I missing? Uh, yeah, I kind of need that to be imported. That's better. Uh, right, because why? We're matching return switch, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, now we're talking. Okay. So now we should have projects. That means I can get the first one. Um, that means I can get the first one. Project carousel saved. Do I even use projects itself? Doesn't look like I do. Uh, yeah, I actually just want the first one though. So let's go with can I just refer to projects O? Is it as simple as that? Progress bar. Let's try this. Seems a little simplistic. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Oh, value, right. Okay, because projects is its own type. We will figure this out. Right. It's a list of project data. So is project actually the thing that I'm supposed to send to it? What about this project card business? So many similarly named components, it's quite confusing. Um, Suggested project summary has project cards, project list item, which should have a progress bar project. It's a project data. Okay, it takes project data. All right, that's better. So the list has a project, it's a list of project data. So when I go to this one, value is a project. I assume it has a data. Uh, Gotta find what all the types are. Where is it even defined in model projects? Here it is, project data and projects. So projects has a data, which is a list of project data. So I should be able to get the first element of that. The things we do to mock something. Either do that or there'll be some sort of function for it. No, it seems to want to let me do that. All right, so let's go to a project page. And there's our progress bar. Okay, so in addition to the progress bar, we need some detail above it. And if we look at the project card component, that has project card goal, and that in turn has amount and a total goal in it. So project attributes goal, and the bucket is bucket by project ID. Okay, we're going to need that. Not project card, project details view. So we need the individual project, which is going to be only available here. So can I do it inside the body of the, while it's being rendered? I think I can. I think I can. Think I can. Hmm. Actually, I could do this from I could do this from a component and just look it up from there using state. So we've got progress bar here, but what if we had like project goal, project goal dot. So there is an individual thing for this, and it takes a project data. Right, let's just see what that actually does. Project goal value data 0. Oh, okay, that's just the numeric portion of it. But something tells me it's not going to be the right format. Yeah, it doesn't look right. It's close. To be honest, that might be okay. And just a little bit of padding for the progress bar. All right. So let's go with edge insets. Oh, we got some ads. Sorry about that. Sign going up. Just doing random typing in the background. Don't mind me. Only top. What is that padding? 11. Of course it is. What a perfect number. Yeah, and what about padding from this to this? 13. It's tempting to put padding on the bottom of do a tagline actually. Yeah. Child, edge, insets, only, bottom. Let's say 13. Yeah. Okay. Do the sky stopped crying. So poetic of you. And all was damp and shiny. As zombies strode down the avenues, his dog muttering at his feet. The world was still. Yeah, something like that. There we go. All right. So not perfect, but we will take it. Then let's grab some text. Wow, that is not selectable text. That's mildly annoying. Actually, it's probably in the project description. Bet it is. Dev seed. Dev seed. Hey. Oh, yeah, that looks like it is. So what field is it? What field is it? All right. Let's do a tagline. We don't want that. Let's go with some text. And we'll go with value data 0, which will be wrong because I have no idea which project this is. What what field in project data is a description? Doesn't want to complain at me. Oh, yes, it does. An existing getter. All right, so show me project data. Show me the definition. Damn you. All right, we got project attributes. That's probably where it is, right? Yeah, string description. How do I get attributes out of the project? Oh, there you go. So that's not even the right project, but it's still there. So I don't suppose. Maybe it's in one of these. No, no, no. Damn it. All right. I think that's all. I think there was only 6 of them. Oh no, there it is. Nice. It's number 6. Well, number 7 round. Okay, in that case, we can do this. We can use magic numbers. We love magic numbers. There we go. Okay. And that means also that we can use the project name. So value data 6. Is it attributes name? Probably. Beautiful. Now getting the doer. I think you would probably want to just pass it a project and let it sort itself out. Unless, what have we actually got available on that object? Project data. I've got a doer ID. I can get doer avatar ID. Oh, that's good. I could, can I get the doer? Need a doer, mate. Apparently I haven't written that yet. How would I even do that? It'll be in relationships. Doer avatar. What else? It's probably in the API somewhere. Uh, projects. delve into the Go for a brief moment. List projects row. I think it's called a project resource. Bucket, API, projects, resource project, resource response. Um, relationships. Nope. Where is it? Do we return the doer? Or do you have to go querying for it? Sure, you would at least send the name back. You would think, right? You would think I'd be smart enough to do that. That's what you would assume. Okay, new list response. Let's figure this out. Range projects, new project resource, new bucket resource, new location resource. Oh, okay. Splash ID, but I don't return the doer. I return a splash image, a location ID, bucket resource, and a project resource. Oh, maybe it's in project resource. Relationships bucket, relationships splash. No, no doer. Location, damn. Well, that sucks. I'm going to have to do that at some point. So project details, associate project images, project header, save button, associate doer with project, no, add doer to relationships turned from project API. Convert to issue. Oh no, because it's got to go to the API project. No, I'll fix it later. Okay, in the meantime, my phone is beeping at me. Oh, it's beeping because I just created an issue. Oh boy. All right, so get rid of the API code. Don't think we need to worry about that for now. We'll just pass it in and get rid of that. And for this to do stop hard coding values once we add do a relationship to API response. Okay, cool. What's the spacing and the font size for that? Back in front-end mode, 21. And this is a weight 400 size 17, which in our theme is probably body medium. So it might already be that. Default for all body text. Yeah, I think it probably is. So then I just need the spacing. 21. So let's throw that in. Close some files, close some files. Progress bar. bottom 21. There we go. Look roughly similar. Yeah. And then we've got a horizontal rule. Interestingly, that's wrong. They've pushed off the side of the screen, but I'm sure it's not supposed to be like that. What do I even call that? I've forgotten. Rule? Nope. Divider, horizontal. Huh. Where's another screen where I use that? Here, actually, on the projects page. Project view. Huh. Do. What about the discover projects, maybe? Where's our horizontal rule? Here we go, divider. Project details view. Okay. After this. Okay. Heading 20. This is likely to become its own little thing, but in the meantime, edge inserts only. What did I say? 20. And divider is the child. Wait, that's wrong. Text is a child. All right, let's try that. That did not work the way I thought it would because I have screwed something out. What? What did I do? Try removing the extra positional argument. Oh, right. There we go. Better. All right. Now then, we go back to this font and recent updates, which is actually it's high time I committed this. Oh boy. There's an awful lot going on in here that needs to be cleaned up, even including my key file, which I will not show you. Um, Inverted bottom border, yep. Project hero, blah, blah, blah. And these. Work in progress, project details, view. That won't start a build because I haven't changed the version. I are back. The outside world is crap. To be honest, I am sometimes of your opinion. Man, look how many pop-ups this, how many uBlock blocked. Doesn't like Figma apparently. Must be spying on me. Okay. So now we need this. Why? Oh, I see. So that's actually, oh no, it's a different component. It looks similar, but it's different. It's a post instead, which I think we've got, which is good. Um, so recent updates, they call posts updates, but what the hell? So this text is group 717, headline, SF Pro, size 20, weight 800. 800, size 22, size 20. No size 20, interesting. This is title large. That's probably what we want to use. Let's try it. Recent updates. Now, recent updates, see all updates. I think this is going to need to be a row. Children. Text. Recent updates. Inconsistent title case, actually. Sometimes we do caps, sometimes we don't. Look how beautiful Kaka are. Look at that beak, man. It's so stunning. Um, okay, recent updates. And then text, see all updates, which will eventually become a link. We're going to want to apply some styles to those. Which goes like style, theme of context, text theme. What did I say? Title medium? Might have been large actually. It might have been large. Yeah, title medium's too small. It's tempting to grind its font down a little. I just don't like making all these little modifications to it. I'd rather just use one consistent set of themes. Font size 20. Yep, and then this green needs to be green. And that is size 17, line height 22, which is probably total medium. Weight 800, 600. Oh, it's probably this. Label large. Green subtitles or links often right aligned. Okay. Why doesn't have a color? Huh. Okay. Let's go with style, theme of context, text theme, title. What is that? God, I can't even remember. Losing my brain. Label large. Uh, yep, that is probably what we want. It's not green, so we need to copy with color theme of context, color scheme primary. Do. Very verbose, but it does work. Okay, and then we need to align it so that we split the things to opposite sides of the screen, which is going to be, oh, remind me, main axis alignment. It'll be like space between, or is it cross axis alignment? I'll soon find out. Um, Stretch in starts unit stretch. Nope, that's definitely not it. Main, possibly. What are the options? Space between. I think there's another one you can use. It's a convenience component you can use for that. I just can't remember what it is, but that'll do fine. Okay, recent updates, see all updates. Fine. And then we've got a post. So I have a component for that that comes from the feed, that one there. So we could just copy that. And that's some ads just rolling in for a sec. While that happens, I'm just going to make a cup of tea. I will be right back. Right. Let's see how much more we can knock out here. Um, okay, so we need a post. So I need the feed to see how to do that. Current user repository. Don't need that right now. Posts. Post repository provider. Something like that. Excuse me. And we need this one. All the imports. So many imports. Post container. Do I need that as well? I think I might already have that. Um, Possibly. Yeah. So uh, I need to put a note here to mocked. Eventually just get posts by doer ID, and we won't do that for now. Um, yeah, so add the post container, cool, and then we'll try and get a single post, which is done how? Children post list. All right, so just a column with children post list. So I imagine here, I'm not sure if that'll be ready by the time I'm ready to display it. Let's have a look here. That was row. I would expect all kind of errors, but I don't really know. No, it kind of works, except that we don't want all of them. So probably these two, just to make it look convincing. So how do I do that? Maybe something stupid like, I don't know, to somehow doubt I can get away with that, but you never know. You absolutely can get away with that. It's really ridiculous, but it works. So obviously, none of this will be hard coded eventually. Unmock this. This is just a prototype, so once we eventually get through that phase. Right, so we need a call to action at the bottom. Interestingly, they've got this model of post with two pictures side by side, which I don't have a model for yet. I haven't built that. All right, so after all the posts, make a donation. I think I already have a button for this. Where though is the question? I want to say it's in the walkthrough or the intro. Maybe an onboarding. Yeah, it's this button, right? Looks the same. Maybe a little bit squarer. So what's that? Fund projects. Actually, it's just in walkthrough. Get started. It is a primary button. So that's the end of our column. Import that one. This is amazing watching you create a web app page. I don't know how amazing it is, but I did start with a blank screen at the beginning of the session, so I suppose we're doing all right. Did I import that? And material page route. Yeah, um, we don't actually need to go anywhere yet. We'll just do that and do that. The thing is, I'm not at all visually talented. Like I'm struggling to learn pixel art. So all of this stuff is beyond me. So, but I have gotten used to just building things to other people's designs. I guess that's a pretty core skill for someone who's in these kind of jobs. But I'm not even in this kind of job anymore. Like I don't do application development. I'm a platform engineer, so I'm having to kind of learn as I go. Very much like game dev, I guess. Okay, so there, and then we will. Did I not save that? Huh. Oh, there we go. It's waiting. That spacing doesn't look right to me. Actually, that font doesn't look right to me. 20 maybe. Uh, yeah, vertical 20. That's actually fine. Why does it look so huge? 20. Oh, maybe the spacing on the end of the post. Yeah, there must be. Let's go with 10 and see what happens. Take it away in tail or bottom. Yeah, it looks more sensible. So we've actually arrived at the bottom of the page, which is pretty good. So we've built all of that. Yeah. So what's missing is, oh, that shouldn't be get started. That should be make a donation. There we go. Looks pretty similar. Okay. This is wrong too. This margin is off. It looks like it should stretch out to the edge, but never mind. We'll get there. See all updates. What's the spacing supposed to be like there? Oh yeah, that's wrong. At least 16, if not more. Recent updates, blah blah blah. I guess padding around this. Edge insets bottom. Yeah, that's better. All right. So yeah, what we're still missing is the stuff that goes on here. So this close button, which is going to navigate you back to the projects list. And this thing, I have no idea what that does. Um, but we do have, oh, my tea is getting brewed. We do have a couple of buttons that we could copy. Pause for slurp. Excuse me. With it. Maybe some coffee. Indeed. Indeed. Even zombies need coffee. Maybe especially zombies need coffee. Um, right. Close button. I have already got buttons like this one. So I could just copy that. It's a circular button with an icon in it. So let's start there. That's got to go into the hero component. And we'll look up how we got there. So header, I think it's called. Here we go. Align center left, round button back. Obviously a custom component. Inkwell on button pressed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't think there's another button like this in the whole app. I'm wrong. There is, it's just a different color. Whoa, motion sick. All right, so it's going to be round button close, and we need an option to make it gray. Cool. So copy. Oh, interesting. The file name's different to the component name. That's not good. Round button close. Dot. On button pressed. Yep. Blah blah blah. And the image asset. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to use a icon button, right? It's using an inkwell and a size box. Can't I just use an icon button? This is probably from when I was just starting Flutter and I had no idea what was available. Yeah, icon button. Yes, please. Uh, shouldn't need a size box, I hope. Blah blah blah. On tap or on pressed is, I don't think I even need an inkwell. On pressed is on button pressed. And the icon is going to be probably closed, but let's look them up. Material, Flutter, icons. More tea. Whoa, this is big. I'm not that blind. Supported material icons. Seriously, not that blind. All right, close or X? What is it? There's a cancel. Interesting, the cancel itself would probably do quite well without the circle. Hmm. I mean, their cancel is rounded, but I don't really care about that much, to be honest. It might be a variant. There often is like a little renamed variant of it, like a rounded variant. Let's go with, yeah, settings outlined. So let's see what we got. Cancel, rounded, maybe. So we should need that. That might not be enough because it'll be the wrong color, but let's just see what happens. It's a round button back. Oh, damn. Did I edit the wrong file again? God damn it. Um, what's it called? I'm always doing this. Round button close. File is loaded in another buffer. Of course it is. That's better. No, damn it, I didn't undo it. Get to the rescue. There we go. Let's close a bunch of tabs. Well, buffers. And we're back in project details. Oh, no, project hero. Okay. So we need round button back, and it's going to be a stack because we have to do it on top. Oh no, because the decoration, the image is in the background, right? Decoration image. So I should be able to put, yes, hello dog. Did you go to the toilet? Good you. Um, Child padding, child column. Actually don't know if we'll need, it's probably going to be more like a row. We need this one and this one, possibly this one, but certainly a row. So, and we're going to go round button close. On button pressed is going to be empty closure. And there's an add break floating through. Oh, it didn't like that. The method round button close isn't defined for the class. I thought I imported it. I did. Oh, I've got the wrong thing in there, haven't I? Yep. Oh yeah, that's actually not bad. It's not quite the color I was expecting. What about the size? That's actually got to be white, not transparent. That's the end of those ads. All right, so I need a color, presumably a style. Is it style? No, probably icon rather. Style goes on the button rather than yeah. Uh, text style. No, is style a text style? That's a button style. Hmm. Can I set color from here? Color's white. What change does that make? Ah, no, that's the background color. We want the other way around. Um, which might mean, is there a text color? No. Focus color, highlight color, hover color. Hmm. Icon size, disabled color, splash color. What about the text color? Or the icon color? Required widget icon. So maybe you set the color on the icon. Yeah, that didn't do what I was hoping. No. What about the other color? Maybe I have to do it. I don't know. There's no background color. Maybe I have to do it on top of a circle or use close because the icon itself is the white, is the solid bit. So I might have to use close inside a circle and probably close rounded, right? Yeah, and then put a circle around that, which is probably possible with a border decoration. Blah, 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 button style might be under style. Does that have a border decoration? Okay. Uh, Flutter, icon button, circular border. Oh boy. Oh, the inkwell. Yeah, I don't really care about the inkwell. Border radius. Hmm. What about what I was doing for the other one? Oh no, that wasn't an image. I don't want an image. Where else am I using icon buttons? No, that doesn't have a border. Round button close is this one. Profile view, no. And settings button, nope. Flutter circular icon button. Material button. So I can't use icon button. And just give it a child with icon. Elevated button. I don't want an elevated button. Yeah, I guess it's just a material button. Damn, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, no. No. But we want a style shape. Don't need to do a border style, right? I can't remember. Circle border? Yeah, and some padding. Background color. It's probably going to be like black with an opacity. And color white. Oh, we've already got color white. Uh, no button style? Oh, no style? Really? Are we sure about that? Material button doesn't have a style? Text theme, text color, uh, shape border? Oh, okay, maybe. Okay. It's a lot simpler than I thought. Um, so text color, and then I guess background color. Surely there's a background color, unless it's like a border decoration. Button text theme. Uh, actually, colors black with opacity 0.4 or something like that. Yeah, probably a bit less. and then make that white, and we're starting to get somewhere. Don't probably need that anymore, or that, or that, or that. Right, so what color is this exactly? This one, close button. The label is 646464, which is already in my thing. And then 60% black. Hmm. So wait, what's this color? Okay. Um, so definitely colors white for that. This one is theme of context, color scheme, and then it's bucket dark gray, or is it bucket muted gray? Now let's try on secondary and see what it looks like. No, it definitely needs some opacity, maybe 60%. I don't know actually. That's not bad. Maybe less padding and the icon would do better if it was a heavier weight, but it's not text, it's an icon. Uh, what about muted gray? Or just reduce the opacity a bit? Hmm. Is that available? Hmm. It's actually not bad. Let's try. Is there padding? Edge insets geometry padding. Something small. Oh, what's wrong, TD? You okay, buddy? Oh, mate. Sounds like a sad story you're telling me. There's a way to set padding inside, and I can't remember what it is. But maybe if I just constrain the size, is there a width and height? There's a clip. Yeah, width and height. Was it? I was 33 or 32. What's wrong with you? Oh, really? It's got a height. Does it really not have a width? No, let's go with that. Um, and we need to place it. So in the hero, What's the time? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I need to probably start thinking about bed. Another exciting day of platform engineering tomorrow. Instead of what I'd rather be doing, which is writing games. Right, so round button close. We need to align this, and the row needs to be aligned within the column. So we've got a container, child's padding. I wonder if instead of container we should have column, or if in fact this should be a column with a row in it. Oh yeah, it's a little better. Needs to go across, so we don't want the padding. Slight better. We might need some of the top one. So only, let's try that. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. We can live with that. It's actually darker, I think. What would happen if I did black with opacity 60 or something like that? Colors black with opacity 0.6. Nah, it's too dark. Let's just leave it the way we had it for now. And then we've got this thing, which is essentially the same, but more. So copy, round, button, more. Yeah, and whatever they call that, and material. More horrors. All right. More horrors rounded. And then we can put that in next to the other one. Round, button, more. On button pressed. Nada. Okay, and then just spacing. So main axis alignment. space between. It's pretty close. Color's off. I actually think it is black with opacity. Yep, let's go for it. Color's black with opacity 0.6 and the same. Yeah, it looks better anyway. All right, not perfect, but definite progress. Got another screen built out. Time for a commit. Need to clean up all this crap. And that is pretty much it.
It is pretty much it.
It's pretty much it.
Okay. So finish proto for project details. Nice. And with that, I need to make my way to bed so I can get up and do it all again. Who can we find to send ourselves off to? That is the question. There's the old P software, but he doesn't need any viewers. Who's around? No one's on my list, really. Seems to me. Sort by viewers low to high. No one I recognize on the whole. Oh, there's Dan. Let's go visit Dan. Thanks everybody for lurking. Appreciate the company. Hope it wasn't too dull watching me do Flutter. Take it easy. We'll see you later.